Hey everybody, welcome back to today's news. We're going to be talking about Inside Out 2, Skibidi Toilet, Terrifier 3, and the Batman crime verse. All right, everybody, like I was saying, we're going to start off with Inside Out 2. So, big news for the franchise is that it has become the highest grossing animated film of all time. It has skated past Frozen 2, which is something. I mean, Inside Out's been out for, I think, about a month now, and it's already bypassing the other biggest movie, which was Frozen 2. So I think this is going to be a very much an unstoppable juggernaut for a while. It's currently at 1.4 million. I could see this or million. That was just on Tuesday. So 1.45 billion was the highest at the time, and I see this movie is going to be keep on going. Uh, I don't know if any movie is gonna knock this off. So let's see. It's moving on to the global charts now, number 13 behind Top Gun Maverick, and it's having surpassed Barbie, which is wild because those movies were huge. And for Inside Out 2 to be taking the world that much by storm is really something else. And I believe the top movies are all Marvel movies. So I don't know if it's gonna beat those, but it seems like it's gonna just keep on going. I don't know when this movie will slow down. I don't think there's very many other kids movies coming out anytime soon. So this unstoppable juggernaut may just keep on rolling. Despicable Me 4 is trying to play catch up, but it's not gonna catch up to this. I don't think by any means. All right, next thing, Skibidi Toilet. It's a random YouTube that got stuck in everybody's head, a little earwig and everybody, and it's blown up. Memes, you name it's happened. Well, now I think this is the craziest thing that's happened is Skibidi Toilet is going to be made into a movie. Well, sorry, Skibidi Toilet movie is going to be made into a television series developed by Michael Bay. I honestly had never seen this. I'd seen the reaction memes and stuff like, "Oh no, watch out for Skibidi Toilet," but never. So here you guys go if you're not aware of
What
this.
the heck is going on you?
Skibidi dum dum dum, yes yes. Skibidi dum dum dim dim. Skibidi dum dum dum, yes yes. Skibidi dum dum dim dim.
What the
Yeah, so that is Skibidi Toilet. That is now probably stuck in your head, and you are welcome. Do not hate me. It's now stuck in my head, unfortunately. So we're in the same boat. And from my understanding, so this is from DaFuq Boom's channel, and he has now taken that and made it into a whole series of videos and movies that kind of expand on this whole CGI universe. I have not watched them all. I've not watched any of them actually, except for this one. I don't know where you would go as a show with this. In my mind, this is some sort of horror movie. It's got to be or horror show. Like that's the only way to go with it. Or you can go super sci-fi somehow with it. Yeah. So while additional videos depicting battles between human head toilets and humanoid characters, uh, I guess that's where they're gonna go. So it's being done. Former Paramount Pictures president Am Goodman is now looking to develop Skibidi Toilet into a film and television franchise. Okay, so I was right earlier with my statement. So what? Okay, that is absolutely nuts that they're going to make this into both a movie and a television show. I guess they're trying to do the Five Nights at Freddy's kind of thing to really capture what's happening in the zeitgeist of the moment. But as we've seen before, this came out now. By the time the movie and show are made, we're talking at least a year from now, if not 2 years. I We're all gonna be so sick and tired of it. I think this is just gonna tank. I mean, great for the content creator, but I don't foresee how this could be anything besides a disaster. So, sorry if I got that stuck in your head, but here we are now. So, to move on, there are news about the new Batman universe. They were doing some interviews with Matt Reeves and some of the other creators. And so they've come out and said it's Batman Epic Crime Saga. And this was an interview more around the new show, The Penguin, is coming out. But there was some interesting tidbits that I thought. And so the show, The Penguin, is about Oz Cobb. the Penguin, as we know, and it is coming out like next month, I think. And this takes place a week after the Matt Reeves Batman movie. I don't know if you've seen it. If not, you should check it out. It's a very dark, gritty, more grounded Batman, which is really cool. I definitely really enjoyed the movie. And after the movie was done, they said, "Hey, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna make 3 shows. We're gonna jump on that show bandwagon. We're gonna do one about the Gotham PD. We're gonna do one about Arkham Asylum, and then we're gonna do one on the Penguin, who was in the movie, just not as a major player, not as the main villain." And so what they're doing is those other 2 shows I mentioned have both been shelved. They're not happening, which is unfortunate. I thought the Arkham Asylum one would be really cool and a really cool way to introduce a bunch of villains, especially side villains we don't see a lot, like Man-Bat and uh, a plethora, Condiment Man, and all the crazy weird ones that we don't see on movies because they're weird. But what they did say was that the Penguin will bridge movie 1 and movie 2. It takes place a week after movie 1 and is gonna go right into movie 2. So I don't know if movie 2 will be the Penguin as the main villain. Also, they're being quite, close-lipped about if the Penguin will or sorry, if the Batman will be in the Penguin show, which I doubt it. I don't know why they would do that. It makes sense to make him part of the being the villain of the 2nd movie, or maybe save him be the villain of the 3rd movie. Now, what they did say is there is gonna be another show. They didn't say what. They just kind of briefly said, there will be another show, which is cool because I think that's a cool way to introduce villains and kind of give them backstory for the movies. And that's kind of what the Warner Brothers exec said. Hey, we want marquee characters. So I take that as big main characters in a show, then that leads into a movie kind of deal, which would be really cool. So that is all there is for that currently. Now, the next thing is disturbing. So check out if you don't like the Terrifier franchise. This might make you shake in your boots. This might make you mad at me for showing you this. That's why you're being warned. So this is the new teaser for Terrifier 3. Oh yeah, this is great. All right. You've been warned. 3, 2, 1. Oh man. Oh, that gets my hackles raised. I'm so excited. That teaser right there, that's probably the last thing I'll ever watch about Terrifier 3 until it comes out. And I think it's coming out October 11th. It is a Christmas movie, as you saw, but they're releasing it, I think, in October so that it might be digital by December. But oh man, that is Art the Clown is back. He's bloodier than ever. It looks awesome. I cannot wait. And I hope if you watched through it, you were also equally excited. This is one of the most exciting new horror franchises for me. Um, I just am over the moon about it. I cannot wait for another movie. All right, everybody. That's it for today. Sorry if I've scarred you or put something back in your head that you wish wasn't there. If you haven't yet, come on criticalist.com. You can come scold me there, drop some reviews, drop some comments. All right, everybody. You guys have a great day. Y'all stay